Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Supply Chain Finance Global Awards 2023. Live from our studio in the Netherlands, I share to you today our members that will be doing the ceremony. Luca Gelsomino, our Academic Director, Rhea Vaz, our Head of Market and Products, and our Chairman, Federico Cagnato. Over to you, Federico.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for connecting to this ceremony of Supply Chain Finance Awards. We are happy to welcome you to this virtual setting, which allows us to connect with the entire world and allowed us to receive a high number of outstanding applications from every countries of every continent. And tonight we are also giving out awards, also in virtual format, thanks to our partnership with the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany. So the awards will be in the form of NFTs. And so I think without further ado, we can proceed to the start of our ceremony. So let me hand the mic now to Luca.
Thank you, Federico. A warm welcome also from my side, and I'm happy to be here with you to celebrate the 2023 Supply Chain Finance Community Awards. And we start with the first award, which we have reintroduced after several years, which is the Innovation Award. And the Innovation Award is the award that we give to providers in the supply chain finance industry to highlight how providers in these industries are shaping innovation, whether it is technological innovation, societal change, or supporting transition towards a better society in the field of supply chain finance and through their supply chain finance products and solutions. Since it is a provider award, for this specific award, we have selected a group of providers to be part of the jury, and therefore I would like to thank Colin Sharp from C2FO, Mark Held from Fishtail, and Anil Valia from Deutsche Bank for their role and the time that they invested into judging the numerous submissions that we have received for the Supply Chain Finance Innovation Award, with the support of Federico that also took part in this jury. So, as I said, the Innovation Award is the award that recognizes innovation on the provider side in the supply chain finance industry. It's not only innovation that looks at the past, so solutions that have been implemented and that are mature in the market, but it's also an innovation award that helps us in highlighting the future of supply chain finance, in highlighting what is coming in the next year and what we can safely and hopefully look for the development of these industries. So without further ado, I would like to ask Federico to share a couple of words about the winner of the 2023 Supply Chain Finance Innovation Award.
Thank you, Luca. Yes, the jury was unanimous in identifying this winner because of a very original combination of a supply chain information sharing platform, which allows the buyer company to collect a very rich amount of data from suppliers, including trade data, ESG documents, and compliance papers, and so on, with a supply chain financing solution that allows, of course, the suppliers to get advance payment already at the time of shipment, which allows them to get paid earlier, at the same time, while monitoring and tracking the entire process very closely, thus reducing also the risk from the buyer perspective. For this very original combination, the Innovation Award for the year 2023 goes to PrimaTrade. So congratulations.
Thank you. This is Tim Nicol here, founder of PrimaTrade, and I'm really honoured, actually, and delighted, especially if it's other platform providers, as you say, that were in the judging panel. That's an especially big compliment. And as you say, our platform is quite young. We're only 1 year old, and we've managed and designed a platform which delivers extraordinary amounts of information which we use to power working capital efficiency from supplier data. So that immediately allows us to operate at the enterprise level for any organization, doesn't matter how many ERPs you have, and to go live without ERP connections. So really, thank you very much indeed. Really flattered and great. So thank you to the supply chain finance community.
Thank you, team. Congratulations again. Well deserved.
Moving forward, therefore, we move to the Corporates Awards, the awards that we give to the corporates, the users of supply chain finance, the backbone of the supply chain finance community. And we separate these awards per category, and each category represents an industry. And for each industry, we highlight different finalists that for different reasons have excelled in their nomination. But before we move with the first category, let me thank again the jury members for the corporate awards. For the innovation awards, we have selected the jury of providers. For the corporate awards, we had the jury of corporates. So I would like to thank again Eduardo Garrido from Sonoe, Scholz Fourier for Tourvest Travel, Julie Sis from Airbus, and Felicia Fong from Nestle. Almost all of them have won a supply chain finance award in previous years. So the winners of this year, hopefully, will be the judges for the awards next year. The judging panel was completed by Professor Michael Henke from the Fraunhofer Institute of Material Flow and Logistics in Germany, which we also thank for the time that he invested in judging all the different nominations and all the different finalists. But without further ado, let's move to the first category. Ria.
Thank you, Luca. Our first category is the technology and telecom category. We have two finalists from different parts of the world. The first being Cellnex Telecom, which has an impressive collaborative SCF initiative spanning sales, legal, procurement, and treasury. They had a focus on sustainable financing for local suppliers, which is quite a commendable industry standard. On the other side, we have Exide Industries from India, which is a leading battery manufacturer. They had a dynamic discounting centered SCF program. What is commendable is they've navigated a highly regulated market, significantly increasing cash flow and working capital. So let's learn more about who's winning this. Luca.
Thank you. So the judges, in their feedback and in the discussion that led to assigning this award, have highlighted how exceptional it was for these finalists to show such a level of collaboration among internal departments spanning basically the entire company, which is really impressive. The jury then called this an holistic approach towards implementation of supply chain finance and underlined the collaborative efforts that were put into reaching excellence across a broad spectrum of domains and topics. Therefore, we like to think about this award not as an award to the leader of a program, not as an award to a single person that has driven a program, but as an award to a group, a team, a collaborative effort across an entire company that has led to win this category. Federico, who's the winner?
So the award goes to Cellnex. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And we have with us Alex.
The award, indeed, it has been a project which involved several departments in Cellnex. Our supply chain finance program leads all the payments to our vendors and to our landlords in all the geographies in different currencies. So, and it's a sustainability-linked program. So it involves from procurement, our ESG team, sustainability team, and legal departments and finance, both administration and treasury. So we are really glad about how it changed the environment of our payments, aiming all the group payments, which is a big number of suppliers. And we also want to point out the flexibility that Santander showed in this process, because we tendered with several banks, and in the end, this was a joint project with Santander that helped a lot to adapt to our needs.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations again. And we have also Banco Santander, Ángel Bustos and Sergio Bataller Jauma with us tonight, I think.
Yeah, no, we wanted to congratulate Telnex, right? That has been a fantastic partner here, a partner that clearly understands how deep the supply chain finance solutions can be. And Alex has perfectly described the whole range of angles they have been covering through this process. And for us, it's just a reward for hard work and commitment with our clients. So thanks for the award and congratulations to Telnex.
Thank you, and congratulations again to both of you for this very well-deserved award.
Congratulations.
Moving forward then, one category done, many other to go. The second one is fast-moving consumer goods and retail, where we have 3 outstanding finalists that have in their own different submissions, excellent points to bring forward. The first finalist in this category is Britannia Industries, a program that looks at the downstream of the supply chain, so to distributors rather than suppliers, which we always appreciate as SCF community because most supply chain finance programs look at suppliers, and it is often forgotten and it is often unaccounted for the fact that there are also distributors that are sometimes strapped for cash and that needs good financial flows and good access to liquidity and finance. And that is what the program from Britannia looks into, ensuring that distributors have cash and access to liquidity. Next to that, we have Enkel Latin America, which has shown excellence in extending the sustainability level of their program, so the sustainability linked part of their program into the Latin American continent, and that has worked a lot into the direction of Scope 3 emissions, which we believe is going to become a key concept over the next year award and the next 5 years awards. So Enkel really worked into bringing Scope 3 emission reduction into the sustainable supply chain finance program. And finally, we have MedSource Group from Kenya that really shows the global level of our awards, because we have Britannia, which is an Indian company, Enkel Latin America, and MedSource from Kenya in Africa. MedSource has an excellent solution that does not look into account payables or receivables, but looks into inventory financing, which is a key component of supply chain finance in the broad spectrum. Supply chain finance as working capital financing. Therefore, without further ado, I would like to first, before we announce the winner, move to Ria, because this is a special category, right?
Indeed, very much. Thank you, Luca. This is a very special category because not only has the jury presented us with a winner, but they're also pleased to announce a high commendation for one of the other cases, which they found to be quite groundbreaking, especially for a country that's not known for SDF as much. So this is what the jury had to say about this company. They especially liked the improvement in inventory and financing. I guess that gives away a bit. And this change in implementation has resulted in an improvement in their business model for their purchasing, automation, and a higher degree of efficiency. So without further ado, the winner, the high commendation goes to the MedSource Group. David, congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Unfortunately, David Caria could not join us online, but he did leave a message saying thank you very much for this honor, and that he's already looking forward to receiving his NFT and learning how to get it. Back to you, Ria.
Thank you. So moving forward, then we have the winner of this category, a company that has again distinguished itself for its approach to supply chain finance, looking downstream the supply chain and highlighting the critical role that distributors play in supply chain, and highlighting how it is critical for every supply chain finance program to sometimes also look at the downstream side of a supply chain and ensuring that distributors also have access to liquidity when they need it. So without further ado, Federico, who is the winner of this category?
The winner is Britannia Industries. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Yes, as you said, normally the downstream finance is not taken so much seriously because it's the responsibility of the distributors to bring in money. But we could work out a package in collaboration with the bank and our partner Arteria, who has supported us on automating this entire thing, and it has really helped us in grow business. Thank you very much for this recognition. It means a lot for us.
Thank you. Well, very well deserved. And we have with us also the provider who supported this program, that is Arteria Technologies. I think we have Lakshya here.
Yes, hi team. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much to Harish sir for helping us out in everything.
Thank you very much. Congratulations again. Very well deserved. So let's move on to the next categories then.
Yes. Yeah. The next category is the energy category. We have, again, two finalists from Europe this time, both. The first is the Eni Group, a multinational energy company from Italy. Eni's program is a testament to cutting-edge digital solutions, offering suppliers a highly integrated platform for managing invoices. What sets them apart is their advanced approach, which enables the firms to measure, compare, and enhance their ESG performances. On the other side, we have Cepsa, which is a Spanish multinational oil and gas company. Their extensive SCF program takes center stage with a seamlessly automated end-to-end payment system. What makes this really special is there are different countries and diverse currencies that can work together on the same platform. So, Luca.
Thank you. This category, I have to say, was probably the one that gave the biggest headaches to our jury. They highlighted how it was not really easy to pick a winner out of these two finalists, because both of them in different respects presented excellence in their supply chain finance program. At the end of the day, they picked one of the two as the winner because it was a program that showed excellence levels of success, both quantitatively as well as from a qualitative perspective. This program involved more than 6,000 suppliers and more than 6 billion euro of volume, and combined together different solutions with more traditional approved payable financing as well as dynamic discounting together in a seamlessly across countries and currencies with automated end-to-end payment processes to a level of complexity that is not seen every day in supply chain finance programs. Therefore, without further ado, Federico, tell us who is the winner.
And the winner is Cepsa. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Is Ignacio connected? Hi.
Yeah, it's me. Hello. Well, I want to thank Paula and the rest of our treasury department and other departments involved in Cepsa Group, like purchases, supplier assistance, payment departments, for all of their help and contribution to make this a reality. And thanks as well to Banco Santander, our partnership in this long journey, Congratulations, Sergio and Angel, two awards in this ceremony at the moment. Okay, and thanks to all the supply chain finance community as well. Thank you.
Yes, we are truly honored to have to receive such recognitions. I'm very grateful to be part of this. We believe that this project has had a huge positive impact on all the parties involved, but also especially in CEPSA suppliers. And I do believe this success belongs to every party involved in this project.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. We also have Angel and Sergio again.
Yeah, no, I mean the same words, right? Congratulations, CEPSA, fantastic partner, right? Super committed with sustainability, with the resilience of its supply chain, right? Great partner, right? And another example of a client exploring the product, you know, up to its borders, right? And we are super happy, right? That the solution we have been creating, the strategy we have defined, in which we want to be, you know, not only the best bank, but also the best fintech, right? Creating a strong innovation team that we have integrated here in Madrid, right? Is being able to provide our clients with a super comprehensive solution that covers the product end to end, right? And the flexibility to evolve the solution in parallel with the needs of our clients. So again, super happy of this award, and congratulations, of course, to our partners and great friends, CEPSA.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations again to both CEPSA and Santander. So we can move on now.
Yes. Before we move forward to our next few categories, just a brief look into next year. Yes, we're already preparing for next year. So we would already like to extend you an invitation to the SCF Awards in 2024. But before that, we have our first event for the year next year in Munich on the 5th of March. So if you're in or around the area, please join us there. And the next in Singapore, where we go back to Asia on the 15th of May. And as you can see, we have several events lined up for the rest of the year. You can find out more details on our website. So please have a look, and we hope to see you there. Moving on. Our next category is building and construction. For this category, our first finalist is Hilti Italia, which manufactures construction products. It has a groundbreaking SCF program where they have managed to extend payment terms to 90 days for their customers through a buy now, pay later structure, which is a very unique approach in business to business, as you well know. And the next finalist is Barloworld Equipment, a South African equipment dealer for earth moving and mining machines. Barloworld stands out for its incredibly swift implementation of their SCF program. It only took them 8 days. That's quite an achievement. So their successful onboarding of one of their key suppliers also marks a significant achievement. So these are our finalists.
And the winner is Barloworld Equipment. Congratulations. Stephen.
Yes, firstly, thank you for the award. Truly honored to have been nominated, and then obviously to win the award. Also want to thank the team, the partners that we worked with. Addendum, it was not going to be possible to win this award without our partners, one being Addendum and the other being our financiers, Standard Bank, who worked hard in being able to turn this around in the 8 days. And lastly, obviously, to our team as well, the treasury team who worked around the clock. It was a high pressure situation. Emil is smiling because he knows how we relied on his team to pull this off. Truly, it was groundbreaking. But thank you so much. Truly humbled.
Thank you. Very well deserved. Congratulations again. We also have Emil from Addendum.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for this award. I mean, we are truly honored. I think firstly, I also want to congratulate all the other participants and all the other category winners. Well done to all of you. We know very well how much work it takes to make these programs a success. Thank you to the supply chain finance community for these awards and to the judges. And Stephen, again, many congratulations to you and your highly competent team. I think you really deserve this award. I think, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to show what we can do. You know, when I tell other clients that it took us 8 days to implement the supply chain finance solution, including the legal agreement, people really can't believe it, and it really was an amazing effort. I know a lot of my team are dialing in from Addendum, so I want to say thank you. I mean, it was a massive team effort to make this happen in 8 days. You know, from inception to the first transaction. So I'm really proud of all of them. And then, like Stephen said, a big shout out to Standard Bank, who was the financiers in this transaction. They were extremely flexible in reallocating funding lines and making this happen along, you know, with the Barloworld team. So well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And congratulations again. Very well deserved.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So let's move to the next category, which is manufacturing. In manufacturing, we have selected 4 outstanding finalists. So 4 companies that have shown excellence in their supply chain finance approach. The first one is Omnia, a leader in the chemical sector in South Africa that has shown an excellent program that has a lot of different functionalities. It includes 4 different funding options. It includes longer payment terms, as well as the option to work on benefit on the margin side. And that is excellent also in the efficiency side, being very successful from a quantitative point of view. Then we have Hindustan Coca-Cola Beverages, which has introduced an early payment program for suppliers in India, and that has showed us how supply chain finance can take a lot of different forms, and how supply chain finance is not anymore something that is limited to EU or US corporates, but that is nowadays an approach available to all companies all around the world, and how, for example, a buyer in India might have a different approach to early payment to suppliers than a buyer in the UK, Italy, or the United States. Then we have Compana Pet Brands, a company, of course, that works in the pet industry, and that is that has shown signs of excellence across the entire working capital sphere, and especially in combining account payables with account receivables and having an holistic approach that was very well received by the entire jury. And finally, we have Roche, which has implemented a sustainable supply chain finance program that is really peculiar because it distinguish itself from all the other sustainable supply chain finance program by working specifically in the context of decommissioning a chemical plant. But I don't want to take too much time, also because we need to spend a couple of words before we announce the winner, right, Ria?
Yeah, absolutely. As you can see from the incredible cases that Luca just explained to us, we had a very stiff competition, and the jury decided that they were going to present the winner as well as a high commendation to one of the other cases that really stood out. What the jury had to say about the highly commended case is the company walks the talk and is truly a socially responsible and sustainable project. The design of the product with the concern for social support, which is not a requirement, but quite an important part of the ESG part of their program, is something to be admired. And it makes this different and innovative. So the high commendation goes to Roche. And they're supported by Deutsche Bank. So I think we have Jens.
Unfortunately, Jens has not been able to make it, and because he is not available at the moment, Anil Valia will speak on Roche and, of course, Deutsche Bank's behalf.
Great. Anil, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Absolutely honored for this award. For those of you who know me, been now very involved in the ESG part of supply chain finance for the better part of almost 3 years now. And a question that I've been asked again and again in this context is, where are your ESG or sustainable programs going? Or are they bringing any real benefit? It's a process, it's going to take time, but that's why it was absolutely I think, something from the heart when we worked on with the program that Roche had done. And I would like to spend 2-3 sentences on saying what they did was Roche was closing a plant in Ireland and they went 300 million euros beyond the basic requirements, the legal and the regulatory requirements, to not only clean up the rest of the plant, but to go deep into the ground, decontaminate the ground. Thousands of trucks of earth were taken away, treated, and brought back so that the ground is now the ground is now available for the normal public to be used. Otherwise, in a situation like this, it would take several years before that that you could put a garden or you could put people over there. So I think it's really something commendable. The company spent their own money. So thank you very much on behalf of Jens and Roche. I will convey this to them.
Thank you, Anil.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
So now moving to the winner of the category. The winner has been picked by the jury because of the excellence of the program across several different dimensions and especially in turning a traditional approach to supplier financing into a very efficient and excellent program that has almost unearthed level of flexibility in using the company financial strength to help suppliers, extending payment terms, but providing a lot of different options to suppliers of the company. And everything with efficiency in the processes from the buyer and the providers involved. Federico, who is the winner of the manufacturing category?
The winner of this category is Omnia. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Jacques Stefelier unfortunately cannot make it tonight, but he has left the honors to MWL from Addendum. So we will listen to his speech.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much again to the SCF community. We really appreciate it. As you mentioned, Jacques de Villiers could unfortunately not make it. It seems like business does not stop, even for wonderful awards like this. So just on behalf of Omnia, I really want to say thank you so much to the SCF community and the fact that this their program was honored in this way. I think just a couple of sentences just quickly on Omnia's program. I think they rolled it out in an extremely difficult time for the fertilizer industry. You know, when supply was limited and there was massive price volatility in that industry. So I think what makes that program very unique is the approach that we took with suppliers. We actually ended up giving them 4 different funding options, which was really unique in the market. And then on top of that, we followed a very unique and innovative approach in how we negotiated with suppliers. And for that, you know, from Addendum's side, as a service provider, I really want to thank Jacques in his absence for really giving us the opportunity to test out a really new and innovative approach when negotiating with suppliers. And I think that was one of the major reasons for success. And then just lastly, just for all the Addendum people that have phoned in, we at Addendum, we at the southern tip of Africa, we eat, sleep and breathe supply chain finance. We love this industry. We love what we do. And a sincere thank you, you know, from all of us for the recognition. And then just again, a shout out to Standard Bank, who was the financier on this solution. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Congratulations again to both Omnia and Addendum for the great program and very well-deserved award.
Okay, so those are our corporate categories, and congratulations to all the winners and the highly commended. We move on to our special awards. So the first special award is the ESG award. All the finalists were also finalists for the ESG award. As you well know, the SCF community prides itself on its ESG-based research, as can be noted by a large collection of white papers and briefing articles on the same. We see the relationship between ESG sustainability and SCF as the future, especially for our industry. And this is not only through sustainability-linked SCF programs, which have a huge environmental focus, like we've seen with several programs tonight, but also on the governance side with our research on disclosure, and hopefully going forward, the social side. We saw an increase this year in ESG-based programs, again, more specifically on the environmental side. But before we give the award to the winner, we would also like to highlight that the jury wanted to especially mention, again, Roche and its very innovative program supported by Deutsche Bank. The social aspect of Roche's case was very innovative. And for the Global South and for several countries going forward, this is going to become very, very important as part of SCF, as there's a direct impact on the lives of the local communities around. So we want to mention this program of Roche specifically. And now moving on to the winner.
Thank you. Yes, the winner has been selected by the jury among a broad number of applications that were all very, very outstanding. But this one has been selected because of a very unique feature. The winner created an open international platform in collaboration with many other companies, but the winner was the promoter, to assess the sustainability of the suppliers in the supply base, in particular with the focus also on SMEs. We know they are in big number, but also sometimes kind of struggling with ESG compliance. And through this platform, it's not only possible to assess the ESG performance, but also to provide the support and guidance for the improvement of the sustainability performance. And leveraging on this open platform, the winner offered also a supply chain finance solution, basically a confirming solution to the suppliers, and of course offering better, so lower financing rates to the best performing suppliers in terms of sustainability. And this unique combination of this innovative platform together with the supply chain finance solution has been really the reason for the award. So I'm very happy to announce the winner of the ESG Special Award to the ENI, or any group, like we say in Italy. So congratulations. And we have Francesco Fabri from ENI.
Congratulations.
Hi, thank you very much. And really thank you for this award, because at ENI we are working really hard to deliver initiatives dedicated to our suppliers, to the development of our suppliers. And so it is great to see that our efforts are appreciated not only by our vendors, but also by the network. And just a few words on our program, where ENI is really committed into a profound energy transition, which impacts, of course, also our supply chain. And that's why really we are committed to support them. And our program is just based on a digital solution provided by the fintech FinDynamic to manage the invoice advance payments. But suppliers can also benefit of a really strong ESG bonus, where the spread applied by the banks can be significantly lowered based on their ESG performance measured and on openness, as you were saying earlier. And openness is not only a tool to measure companies' ESG performances, but is an alliance of industrial, financial, and associative players that makes available to all the companies, and let me say also free of charge, a simple and free of charge digital platform focused on sustainability, growth, and collaboration. So our program, let me say, thanks to our supply chain finance program, our suppliers have access both to an initiative to improve their cash flows, but also a tool for the sustainable development where they can measure their ESG profiles, collaborate with other companies, and improve at the end their ESG performance. So thank you very much to the SCF community. And I leave the floor to Federica from FinDynamic.
Thank you, Francesco. Good evening, everyone. We in FinDynamic are really honored to be able to support our partner Eni in this important project with a high ESG value, as these awards highlight. We again thank Eni for recognizing FinDynamic as the best technological choice to support the sustainability supply chain finance program, and thanks to the community for this award that we feel so as a little bit own. So thank you again and congratulations, Eni.
Thank you, Federica. Thank you, Francesco. Congratulations again, very well deserved. So here is your green award certificate.
Of course. And let's move forward. We are essentially going towards the conclusion. We have 2 awards left to announce, and one of them, of course, is the Gold Award. The Gold Award is the award for the best overall corporate program in supply chain finance. All the finalists that we have selected and that we have mentioned so far concur towards winning the Gold Award, and the jury essentially selects without any constraints, without any limits, any category, what is the most relevant, the best program overall. And let me just spend a couple of words. They do not select the biggest program necessarily, or the program that extends payment terms the most, or the one that has the biggest volume, or the more suppliers onboarded. But we know by talking with them that the jury wants really to highlight the mix of innovativeness, efficiency, results, and overall contribution to society that characterize the best programs in our dictionary. So, without further ado, then, Federico, please announce the winner of the 2023 award.
The Gold Award of 2023 goes to Cellnex. Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for the award and for the trust. It has been a really pleasure to put all this program in place, involve all the local teams, corporate teams, and different departments. And we are really thrilled for the recognition. So thank you again.
Congratulations. So we have Banco Santander also deserves the celebration.
Yeah, I mean, no further words here. Just thank you, and again, congratulations to Cellnex, which is a great partner, and I mean, we will be working with them hand in hand to make the most of this program. So congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. After the Gold Award, then the very last award for 2023, which is the Supply Chain Finance Leader of the Year. The Supply Chain Finance Leader of the Year is an award that we have reintroduced this year to celebrate the individual that has distinguished in themselves the most in the supply chain finance industry. This award is judged and awarded by us as supply chain finance community directly, and the judging panel is composed by the board members of the SCF community, which are 10 professors from Europe, and US, from European and American universities that work on supply chain finance in different fields and in different domains. And the Leader of the Year is an award that we really want to give to a person that has shown commitment to supply chain finance, and has shown work in this field, and that is recognized either on the provider, on the corporate side, or on any other side as really a distinguished figure for this industry. This year we received 5 nominations for Leader of the Year, and all of them were to some extent a good candidacy, a good candidate for Leader of the Year. But at the end of the day, there was one of the 5 that really stood above all the other. And this person distinguished himself in this industry for several decades. And this year, 2023, was really, truly the right year to give this person the award. He has been known for pushing the boundaries of factoring and reverse factoring, for leading one of the most important associations in this industry, for being a really beacon of integrity, for creating a sense of community, for being at the center of excellence, knowledge and expertise in factoring and reverse factoring, for pushing for innovation in this field. And I could go on and on. And this person is, I'm sure, thinking a lot about the past 11 years in which he led one of the most important associations in the space of factoring and reverse factoring. And when we discussed the candidacy with the board of the community, it was clear that we had to celebrate this year together with this person. So, please, Federico, who is the winner?
The Leader of the Year for 2023 in supply chain finance is Peter Mulroy, the former Secretary General at FCI, the Factor Chain International. Peter, thank you very much. Congratulations for everything you did for the supply chain finance and factoring community throughout your entire career.
Oh, well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, jurors, the board, supply chain finance community, Federico, Luca, Angelica. I'm just overwhelmed. I thank you, obviously, for this obviously very prestigious award, and I'm humbled and grateful to all of you and to my board and to my members for allowing me to serve in this role this last decade. You know, I have a lot of memories. Of course, sadly, I will be departing FCI in March 2024. So this award really means a lot to me, and it made me think about some of the things that I've been through as part of this industry journey. And I mean, let's just mention a couple of them. The first comes to mind is the large bankruptcy that we experienced in Pescanova. It very adversely affected the supply chain finance industry in general. And it turned out to be the largest arbitration in the history of FCI. So we have our own arbitration tribunal here in the Netherlands. But we got through it. It took almost 3 years. But it was just an incredible experience, learning experience, especially from a legal perspective. I remember in China, there were thousands of cases during kind of what they went through a recession, maybe some call it depression, back in 2015 and 16, a very difficult time. And as a result, many cases, small SME cases, were in the lower courts. The China Supreme Court called me and asked me to bring an assembly of legal scholars to China because they were looking at investigating and determining the best path for them from a legal perspective. And we did, and I think it was maybe a few years later, they created the new civil code, which incorporated an entire, let's say, legal infrastructure relating to Baoli, which is, of course, factoring. Then we went through the merger, the FCI and IFG merger, the only merger really in our industry's history, 2 of the largest associations. Extremely challenging. I don't know if any of you have been through a merger yourselves, but trust me, it aged me. But honestly, what it did was it created one voice for the receivables finance industry in general. So all the many iterations of invoice finance, including obviously reverse factoring. The other memory is Greensill. You know, I was approached in 2016 to have Greensill join FCI as a member. And, you know, Bremen is only a train's ride away from Amsterdam, where I'm based. And I had a very negative perception of this organization because of their onboarding practices. You know, in my previous employer, we had the oldest factoring company in the world that also today is doing reverse, 3,000 clients. And this company was onboarding 1,000 clients a week, I heard. I don't even know, to be very frank. But I had our board member based in Bremen, Germany as well. He visited them, and at the end of the day, we decided not to onboard them. And I have to say, all the other associations did onboard them, giving them the air and legitimacy and that they so needed. And you know the outcome. And this is why, you know, I take the onboarding process of who is part of our family extremely seriously. Yeah, we launched our supply chain finance strategy in 2018. We onboarded our first member onto the platform, the FCI Reverse platform, based in Africa, based in Mauritius, the State Bank of Mauritius. And we also started our Islamic factoring initiative. What I'm mostly proud about is what I call the trifecta. It's the factoring model law by the United Nations, the UNIDROIT, the World Bank factoring regulatory guide, which is the guidebook for central banks, how to develop a factoring, reverse factoring infrastructure. And then FCI launched our own legal study to develop the laws and regulations, not develop, to look at what exists in each of the 93 countries that FCI operates in today. I can go on and on. I mean, it's been an incredible journey. I couldn't have done it alone. I did it with my team. And I will always be honored and humbled by the role that you all have allowed me to serve with you over this past decade. I want to thank you again, and I hope to see you, I'm sure I will, in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Very well deserved, Peter. Thank you very much.
Great.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this very long and rich ceremony for the award. Thank you very much to everyone who took part through the application, the jury members, all the team here in the Netherlands, at the supply chain finance community, and the Windesheim University of Applied Sciences, all the technical people you don't see behind the scenes. Those, of course, to Luca and Rian and Angelica, who are the wonderful team of the community. This has been a very long journey, but very rich and dynamic. We've seen lots of innovation and new initiatives throughout the planet. So it was really difficult to pick up the winners, but also those who did not win were great. And we encourage you to apply again, maybe next year, with the developments of your solutions, because there is space for everyone. And of course, we invite you all to stay connected with us. You see the contacts on the screen. Visit our website. We keep on posting news and, of course, our research and publications. And of course, like Ria mentioned, we have a lineup of events coming up next year. So mark your agendas. And again, thank you for participating. Congratulations to all the winners and the highly commended awards. And keep in touch. Thank you very much.
Have a great evening. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.